Hello and welcome to Change is Good. My name is Brian, and yes, you guessed it, another $1,000 bag of quarters. Let's get it open. All right, we got a pile to play with. We're going to be looking for silver, West Points, proofs, foreign coins, die cracks, die chips, die clashes, double dies, cuds, grease-struck coins, you name it, I'm looking for it. I'll be back with a recap when I'm done with this pile. The bag is done. Here's a few things I can show you without a scope. We did score a 2019 American Memorial Park West Point, which are pretty scarce in my area. It's got a pretty bad scratch on the face though, which kind of sucks. But I'll take it nonetheless. We also got a 2020 American Samoa back quarter West Point as well. Not in the best shape, but I'll take it. Have a couple of proofs. This is a 2007 Idaho State quarter. Not in terrible shape, but has some little bit of corrosion on it. Another proof. This is a 2016 Cumberland Gap, Kentucky. It's in pretty rough shape. It's been around in the circulation for a while. And something kind of cool, I think, is a what used to be a nickel. I believe it was run over by a train, and it went through the quarter slot in the coin machine. That's pretty cool. All right, I'll be back in a moment with some finds on the scope. Up first is the classic, a 2005 Kansas State quarter from Philadelphia. In God We Rust. The T had some grease in the die and is weakly struck. These are pretty common. They sell for a few bucks on eBay usually to a fringe market. But if you find examples with more letters missing, like the G and the O and the I, that can add more value to them. All right, on to the next example. Up next, a 2006 Nebraska State quarter from Philadelphia. If you look at the back of the horse's legs right here, you'll see some die chipping. This has a nickname, but I won't mention it on the video. I'll let you all do some research and figure it out yourselves. On to the next example. Here we have another 2021 cross in the Delaware quarter. It seems I show this coin on almost every video. You'll notice in front of his face some die clashing. It runs up to the bottom of his hat all the way down to his chin. This is pretty common, but this is a more extreme example. It goes up all the way up his entire face. Normally it stops around his nose. All right, on the next example. Now I'm going to show a few double dies. Here's a 2015 Homestead, Nebraska quarter from Philadelphia. If you look at the right side of the window here, you'll see some doubling. This is one of about 106 varieties you can find on Variety Vista. I think I'll look that up later. On to the next example. Up next, I have a 2013 Mount Rushmore, South Dakota quarter from Philadelphia. If you look at the nose here, you'll see some doubling. This is a double die. These are pretty common. I find them quite a bit. Sometimes the doubling is a little bit less obvious than this. The spread can be a little smaller. But this one is it's a more extreme example. This area down here is just damage. All right, on to the final example. Here's a classic coin to look for double dies on, a 2005 Minnesota State quarter from Philadelphia. This has some extra tree in this area right here, if you can see it. This is one of about 90 varieties you can find in Variety Vista. Again, I'll look that up later. I'll be back in a moment with some final thoughts. I'm not disappointed. A couple of West Points, a couple of rough-looking proofs, and of course, who can complain about a train nickel? Looks like it was outside a long time. A little bit of weathering on it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone's support. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section. I will do my best to answer as soon as I can. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you soon on the next hunt.